Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm excited. This box, I've been waiting to do it with you guys because I want to look at it for the first time in person with all of you. So I'm very excited. So we're going to do an unboxing. We're going to open up a box of Woobles delivery things. If you guys are not familiar, these are Woobles. They're pretty cool. Learn to crochet kits for beginners. You can find them on the Woobles website. They're super cute, all of them. I made Aaron a tiger for his birthday, and he loved it. And with a little birthday cake too. And I have started working on this thing that looks like some kind of weird lizard right now. This is, I think we're a little over halfway done, but this is Billy. And Billy is a unicorn. So you can see Billy the unicorn. That's what Billy is going to look like when I'm done. But this is what Billy looks like right now because that's as far as I've made it. So I'm going to work on Billy tonight. I'm going to try to pick up where I left off. It's been a while, man. I put it down a couple weeks ago to really focus on our community space, and I haven't picked it up since. So I'm kind of forget where I am. But we're going to work on Billy. But first, we're going to open up a box with new Woobles. After I get done throwing it around the room. Yeah, destruction. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. I'm going to take this tag off of here because y'all don't need to see that. Y'all don't need to see that stuff. Oh, Chelsea, your shirt just came in. Yeah. You know what? I cannot believe how fast you guys are getting merch. Our mod, Jennifer, I don't know which end is up. I think it's this end. Our mod, Jennifer, ordered a notebook, and I swear she got it like 3 days after she ordered it. Insanely fast. Thank you, Sharon, for the super sticker. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, and then people started posting today that their hoodies and their t-shirts were arriving, and I'm like, what? That's crazy fast. Usually it takes a couple of weeks. So that's awesome. I'm so glad you guys are getting them fast. And so far, everyone I've talked to says that they look great. And so that makes me really happy too, because I'm always nervous. Whenever we run a new line of merch, I'm always nervous because I don't know how they're going to print. I don't get to see them ahead of time. I just, put the designs on the items and put them up in the store and cross my fingers and pray and hope that it turns out well. It totally, it could totally happen one time where I put a shirt together and you guys get it in the mail and you're like, this shirt looks like crap. And I'm like, oh, now I got to refund everybody. It could happen. Hopefully it won't, but it's always a concern. Thank you so much, Karen, for the super chat. Kathleen wants to know how they fit. Stacy says it's super comfy. Kathleen wants to know how they fit. Can you guys speak to, I'm wearing one of them right now. You can't really see it that well because I'm kind of off camera, but I'm wearing the Anna Meets Dog shirt from last year. But I like my clothes big. So I always order up a size because I can't handle things like trying to choke me and being all tight against my skin. It's like it's an autism thing. I just can't. I can't do that. So I don't know for someone who wants a fitting shirt. Are they true to size? What do you guys think? Oh, don't peek. Don't peek. We're not there yet. We're just getting the flaps open. Calm down. You guys got to calm down. All right. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, you guys. I got some of the cutest things. And I'm telling you, listen to me. I tried, okay? I tried my very, very best to resist this line of items, okay? Woobles, if you guys are familiar with Woobles, they do these collaborations every once in a while, okay? They did like a Snoopy collab. It was super cute. They did a Pac-Man collab. I had to like gnaw on my arm to make myself not buy the Pac-Man collab. I'm like, I don't need that. I don't need that. I have tried so hard to stay away from what's in this box, but I couldn't. I just couldn't anymore. I'm like, you know what? It's a business expense because we're going to do it together. So it's fine. Okay. All right. You ready? Are you guys ready? Tell me you're ready. Is everybody ready to see what's in here? I'm so ready. So ready. All right. First, we have, oh my gosh. First, we have a froggy. Henry the Frog. Look at how cute he is. I'm a frog. 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 Oh my gosh, he's cute. I like him. I like him. Then, we have Gertrude. What? Gertrude the llama. Look at how pretty that llama is. All those beautiful pastel colors. Now, this is like an intermediate. You see that? This is not a beginner thing. So I don't know how quickly I'll pick this one up. I might need to do a few more beginner little guys before I try Gertrude. I do have this llama in a plain white, but I had to have this pastel. Thank you so much, Maria, for the super sticker. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And going with the pastel theme, I also have Fred the Dino, not to be confused with, hold on. I got a box in my way. Hold on. Not to be confused with Fred the Dinosaur. Fred the Dinosaur is green. Fred the Dino is a beautiful pastel. He's dressed for Easter. Tammy, your dad is Fred. But is he Fred the Dino? Oh my gosh, let's see. There's more. There's more. Let me see. What do I want to show you guys next? Okay. There are some little tiny, they have little tiny things. Here's one of them. Now, this was part of the Snoopy set, but you can also buy them separate. And their little tiny accessories are only $5. So I had to get a dog bone and dog bowl. I thought maybe, this is what I was thinking. This was my thought. I thought maybe I could possibly take the pattern for Gertrude the llama. Tell me what you guys think about this idea. Anybody know where I'm going with this? Maybe I can take, after I do Gertrude the llama, maybe I can take the pattern and do a Gertrude the llama in all black. Huh? What do you think? Could possibly look like Gemelli? Maybe? That's what I was thinking. But we'll see if I ever get that talented. Talented. All right. Let's see. What else do we have in here? Oh, okay. Now, this is a set that I couldn't pass up. This reminded me of Erin's 10K Sketchy Friendler design. So there's Sebastian the lion. Look at how cute. Look at that mane. Oh my gosh. Sebastian the lion goes also with Jack the monkey. I love monkeys. I really love monkeys so much. Jack the monkey. And Bubbles. Stop it. Look at this thing. Bubbles the elephant. And I saw, was it Michael? Somebody said Jameli needs to have big ears. Look at that. I could steal Bubbles's ears. If I put Bubbles's ears on Gertrude the llama's body, right? You see it? In all black? Could totally be Jameli. Totally. I'm going to try it. But look at this elephant. Look at how this what is the safari series? The elephant, the monkey, the lion. Oh, I love them. They're so cute. So cute. Okay. So we got the pastel, kind of like the Easter theme set. We got the safari set. I got the frog because I couldn't pass this frog up. And I feel like I think I have a little, hold on. I have a bag of the little $5 accessories. Ooh, look. Look what I have. I have a little lion, a little itty bitty lion to go with Sebastian. This is one of the little $5 guys. Little itty bitty lion. I thought I had a little itty bitty frog too. Let me see. I've got a chick. I've got a bunny. I've got an itty bitty dino. I've got a heart. Maybe I've got a penguin. Maybe I don't have a little frog. Or maybe he's still coming. I've got a bee. I've got all kinds of little, I gotta sit one night with you guys and just do little guys. Just do all the miniature little turds. I call them little turds. Okay. All right. But wait, there's more. This was the line that broke me. This was the one that I was trying to resist, and I just couldn't resist it anymore. Ooh, I have two specialty tins. Check this out. Who digs it? Who's into it? Guess what? I have in here. Oh my gosh. I have. So cool. I have the Harry Potter sorting hat. The freaking sorting hat. Is that not cool? And wait. It gets better. I have Dobby. I have Dobby. Look at this Dobby. So funny. He's so funny looking. Look at that Dobby. And that's not all. I don't just have Dobby. No. I have Dobby's sock. I have Dobby and Dobby's sock. It's so cool. I'm so excited to have. I'm telling you what, this is gonna sit right on my desk. These I bought a bunch of these Woobles to make them on a video with you guys and then give them to my child. I've bought a couple of them for my husband. This is mine. This is my Wooble for me. Me. And it gets better. There's one more. I'm gonna do it one better than Dobby. For those super passionate Harry Potter fans. This is my favorite. I'm going to cry. This is so cute. You guys, check this out. It's Dumbledore. Look at him. And even contain myself. I'm going to burst. This is so cool. This is so cool. I'm going to throw up. I'm so excited. I want to show you guys because every single one of the cool things about Woobles, or I should say one of the fun things about Woobles is that if you get the kit with the hook, and yes, you end up with 3,000 hooks, but they're all unique. They're like custom hooks. They specifically match the kit. So check this out. Let's open up Dumbledore because I can't. I love this one so much. Like, I'm going to finish Billy because that's the type of person I am. I have to finish what I started before I can move on. But I think Dumbledore might come next because I'm so excited. Here, check it out. See, you get in the kit, in each kit, you get your yarns. Now, these are really nice yarn. They're super soft. They're really high quality, good yarn. They don't give you cheap yarn. And they give you more than you need. And by the way, I am not sponsored, you guys. I'm not making any money on this. I did reach out to them for an affiliate code. They said they would contact me if they have a program, but so far I haven't heard from them. But I just love their product. I mean, they don't need me. They really don't need me. They have so much advertising going on and so many people are into their stuff. They're doing very well. But so you get a little packet in there with your yarn that says the wee woobly bits, and this is like the eyeballs and the extra stitch markers. And Mike, they haven't done a Star Wars collab yet, but oh my gosh, if they do, that's like probably Erin's gonna be like, I will go stand on the corner for $500 so you can buy me that. I swear. He's gonna be like, you are getting that. You are getting that. But yeah, look, each of them comes with individual hooks. The collabs, I should clarify, the collabs come with custom hooks. Their typical product line, you would just get their normal blue hook. But yeah, the collaborations, they come with these fancy collector's hooks, which are they're really fun. It just makes it like a whole. Oh yeah, Aaron would totally learn to crochet for a Star Wars line of Woobles. He would. He's already said he wants to learn how to crochet. So we may do some fun and funny live streams or videos at some point of my husband learning to crochet. Aren't the hooks cool, Angela? And like I said, every single, like there's a Dobby themed hook in this one. There's a sorting hat themed hook in this one. Now, let me tell you, if you're into Harry Potter and you're into this, they did have, I say did because I think they're sold out, but they did have the characters. They had a Harry and a Hermione, I believe, and a Ron, and all of their pets that you could get in the small bags. They also have house themed. It's like the badger and the snake, and they're wearing the house scarf, and they come with house themed hooks. So there's more to this Harry Potter line, but I could not justify spending that amount of money. So I had to only get what spoke to me the most, and that was Dumbledore, Dobby, and the sorting hat. And I'm like, you know what? I'm good with these two because these guys are gonna live on my desk because they're mine. I don't need all of the different characters. So yeah, that's it. That's our Woobles box. Super exciting. I love it. I love it. Annette says, I would love to try and crochet again, but I'm afraid my carpal tunnel would prevent me from finishing. Yeah, I can understand how that would be a concern. I wonder if there's like a brace that you could wear to alleviate any strain that happens while you're crocheting. Chris, thank you. I love this too. It's like right there. So I have my most used pens and markers right there, and I use them all the time throughout the day. So I like that very much. It keeps it all organized and up against the wall. And my desk goes up and down. It has it here, look. I'm gonna try not to tip you guys over. See? It's got an up and down function. So it's nice because everything stays on my desk and just rises up with it and then goes down with it. It's kind of like the elevator at the Haunted Mansion at Disney. Because I have pictures on the walls, but the stuff is far enough away from the wall that it'll go up over the picture and then it'll come down away from the picture. It's pretty funny. Okay, back to this thing. Oh my goodness. I have to figure out where I left off. Got my crocheting ring. I really like this thing. Let me see. I'm going to open up the instructions so I know what I'm doing. So what are you guys working on tonight while I crochet? Uh-oh, security update needed. Do it later. I'm in the middle of doing something. Okay. There are a lot of different braces. Yeah, there's lots of different braces out there. So I wonder if you could find something, like I said, to just alleviate any discomfort long enough to give you, an hour or two every other night or something to work on it. Okay. I have to figure out where I left off. Oh, very nice. Look at this, the directions. They show me exactly where I left off. How cool is that? See, everything that's checked off, I've already done. So I left off at stuff it, clearly, because it's just been stuffed. So perfect. So I guess I'm on round 15. All right. Very cool. Makes life easy. Charlotte, speaking of Disney, is it true that Cinderella's castle burned down? What? No. No, it's definitely not true. Where on earth did you hear that? That sounds like one of those clickbait articles or something. No way. Is the organizer in the Amazon store? It's a good question, Jennifer. Let me check. I think I put it in there, but let me see. If I did, it's going to be in the, I have a organization stuff list. So let me check. Give me 1 second to look and see. Awesomely organized. That's what it's called. Awesomely organized. It does not appear that it's in there, but I can certainly add it real quick if there's people that are interested. Hold on 1 second. So just take a moment and I'll get it loaded up. I just have to go look and see what it's called. People were asking. Okay, yeah, I'll post it up there real quick. That's not a problem. It'll only take me a second. Just have to go back to where I got it, which wasn't that long ago. Because once I started coloring and using the markers a lot, I'm like, ooh, I'm not going to keep pulling these in and out. Here it is. Found it. All right. Edit and add product. It might come in different colors too. I got the white because it matches my decor and how I already have everything set up. But I think it might come in different colors. Ooh, there's another version that has kind of an additional higher up deck than mine does. I'll put that on there too. And you guys can There's a bunch of different. I'm gonna put a few different ones on because they've got some different designs, and you might have different stuff on your desk than I do. And so one of these other ones might work better for you. So I'll add a few of them, and if it's something that works for you, great. Oh, this one's really nice. I kind of almost wish I got that one. No, that's okay. I've got a different spot for that kind of stuff. Okay, I've just added like 5 of them. So if you go to, here, I'll show you. I'll screen share because it's easier. So you guys are going to go to the Linktree link because that's where you get to all the things. Jennifer probably has shared that in the chat, the Linktree link. And that's going to take you to a page where you see a bunch of buttons. And one of those buttons is going to be for the Amazon store. And when you get there, it's going to look like this. And if you look here in the second row, all the way on the left side, it says awesomely organized, 29 items. You're going to click there. And then you'll see them. There's a bunch of them I just added. Actually, it's 6 of them I put in there. So you've got options. You've got choices. Some of them have drawers. Some of them don't. This one has the slanted marker spots like mine does. I feel like there's even another one. But yeah, it might sometimes if you click into one of the other ones, there'll be multiple choices. Yeah, see, if you click in there, there's different colors and there's different even different styles in some of them. So, and the nice thing about the Amazon store is if you go into my store and you see something that you're interested in there and you click on it like you're going to purchase it, but then you look through there and you end up purchasing something different, I'm pretty sure we still get credit for it because you went through our store to get to it. I think, I'm not positive, but I think that might be the case. So, I have to plug my laptop in. I didn't realize my husband didn't plug it. He brought it back in here for me earlier from the live. Hold on one second. Okay. Whew, we're safe. All right, I'm going to try to get back into this. I like the slanted spots as well, Charlotte. Yes, they are cool. Okay, so I had to figure out if this is the marker, then that would mean we're going this way, but that doesn't look right. No, because we ended here, so we're going this way. Okay. And round 15 is going to be 7 single stitches and then a decrease stitch 4 times. Okay. Wendy, you had your hands full with niece's new twin babies. How fun is that? Oh my gosh. I just had a kind of a realization last night that I am not having any more babies. I'm done. I'm done with the babies. I think even if some part of us wanted to, I don't think my body would be able to do it. So I think that I have already started perimenopause and my hormones have fluctuated to the point where I would not be able to do that. So I think my baby days are over, at least until I have grandchilds, which hopefully won't be anytime soon because the kids are busy being adults and getting their own life together. Okay, here we go. Should I zoom in a little bit so you guys can see a little better what's going on here? Maybe. Amanda, you came in first place in your 100 freestyle final at your swim meet. Congratulations. That's awesome. Well done. Very nice. Okay. There we go. Now we're in closer. All right, so let's remember how to do this. So I went in through the loop. I'm going in through the stitches. I'm going to pull this through. And I'm going to start. This is going to be stitch number 1 of round 15. So I'm going to stick a marker in it. There we go. Now I know where I started, and if I need to rip everything out and go back to the beginning of this round, it's right there. So we're going to do 7 single stitches. That was 1. This is going to be 2. Did you see Paula's comment? I did not. What? Sorry. 3. I keep having to look away from the screen, so I'm missing a lot of comments. 4. I'm getting tight already. There we go. Too old to adopt now? You or me, Wendy, or both of us? 5. Yeah, I don't think Erin and I had a full conversation, and I think we're just making sure we're pretty content to just continue the rest of our days raising Anna and then be a, just an adult couple without kids. I think this is 6. I kind of lost count already, but I'm pretty sure this was 6. And I think this is 7. I'll go back and count them in a second. Okay. See? This is our starter. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. There we go. Deb, you couldn't have kids. Oh, my dog was my little girl. That's what Anna said. I asked Anna, "Did you want any siblings?" She said, "No, absolutely not." She says, "If we have any babies, they're going to be pet babies." She's like, "I'm okay with pet babies and I'm okay with stuffy babies, and that's it." That's what Anna said to me. She doesn't want any babies. So it's all good. It's all good. Anna's very content to be an only child. Amanda, you're not interested in having kids. You have nephews and you're happy with that. Yeah, I mean, if you have kids around you and you don't want to do it full time, then you know what? That's great. More power to you. Like, I have siblings that have decided they're not having children. It's all your personal choice, and there's nothing wrong with that. Tina, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you. Okay, so now I have to do a decrease stitch. And if I recall correctly, without looking it up, I think I have to skip this next. How does that work? I feel like you skip a hole and then you go through 2 of the back side. Okay, I might need to look. I might need to peek just to make sure, because it's been a minute and I don't want to mess it up. Yeah, so we're working on closing off the body because I stuffed it. So we got to close it up. Oh, she jumped. I need a refresher on the decrease stitch. Any crocheters on that can give me a refresher on the decrease stitch? Because I feel like I recall her saying that you basically skip the first, like you skip over the next hole, and then you go to the back side of this one and this one, and then you basically cinch those 3 together. You do not skip? Tressie says, no, do not skip. Just put the 2 in 1. Okay. Wendy, I just checked out the Woobles site. There's so many cute ones, but that rabbit hole would break my bank. Yeah, you have to be careful. They're not inexpensive, and that's why I found a bunch of less expensive beginner crochet kits and put them on my Amazon, because the Woobles they're not cheap. I mean, they're not crazy if you get one at a time, but they have so many good ones that it's as you can see, I just opened a box of many. But, for me it's a business expense, so it's a little bit different. It's not personal money, but if you're spending your own budget, you got to be careful, right? So, I totally understand. Um it's hard. It's hard to they're all so cute. Put two in one. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go through then the back side of this one and the back side of this one, and I'm gonna continue as though it's a regular stitch. They're a little tight. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to get this part through here. They gotta like stretch out a little bit. You end up, I'm pulling on like the wrong part and it doesn't want to come all the way through. Nope. Come on. The first one's working. I'm getting hung up on the second one somehow. All right, let's try this again. Let's try it again. One and two. Why doesn't it want to come through? What the heck? What are you stuck on, bro? It's weird. It looks like it should just slide right through there, but we keep getting stuck on something else. I don't understand what's happening. Huh. This is so strange. I can't figure out what I'm getting stuck on. This is so bizarre. Look at it. I can see all three of them, right? They're pulled up away. It looks good. Grab the yarn, pull it through. That's the first one. That one goes fine. It's the second one. Oh, there we go. Got it that time. I guess it just needed to loosen up a little more. I was getting snagged on something. Okay, and then we finish off the stitch up here, and that should be what they want. And then we have to do that 4 more times. Okay. All right, so we're going to do 7 more regular stitches. 1, Darlene, you bought a 300-piece Lego kit, Christmas theme. Cool. You did it already? You put it together already? You're ahead of the game. Getting ready for Christmas. We have a little Lego Christmas tree. It's cute that we put out for decoration sometimes on the mantle. Three. 4. I feel like I need to move my bowl to the other side. But then you can't see the Billy. 5. 6. And 7. Mm-hmm. All right, and then we're going to do another decrease stitch. So I'm going to go through now these two. 1 and 2. Loosen them up a little bit. Let's see if we can get it this time without all the struggle. Huh. Yes, did it. Yay! There we go. Look at that. And we're about halfway. So I think we're doing it right. See how we're about halfway across from that stitch marker? So we've got to do 2 more of these. And then we go on to round 16. Oops. Two. So what's going on, you guys? Tell me what's new. I haven't been on in a couple nights. We've got our new schedule in place. Has everyone seen the new schedule? 4. I'm excited to have a schedule. I'm excited to have some kind of like idea of what we're doing every day. And, you know, sometimes we may not hit the mark. If things get really crazy busy, because, you know, we are real people with a real life. But yeah, I think it's going to be really nice to have that structure, have that outline of what we should be doing. I lost track and I don't know if I'm 1 stitch shy. I'm going to try and figure it out. 1, 2, and then it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, see, and then I'm off. I think I might need to, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's my decrease stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's my decrease stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have to do 1 more. Okay. Chelsea, you have your 7-month-old goddaughter for a couple of days. Oh, her mommy's sick. Oh, well, that's fun, though. That's so nice of you to take her and let her mom rest. How cool. And you get to spend some time with her. And 7-month-old, that's a really fun age. So I was telling Erin last night, like my favorite age is like birth to age 5. Like anything in that range, that's my favorite. They're so fun. And it's so awesome to watch them like learning things and teach them things. Yes, Cheryl says, I love the new schedule. I like knowing what's coming for the day, on the days ahead, and you can plan your day around it. Yeah, I think it's going to make it easier on everyone for sure. Two. 3. And it's really nice for us because we used to go live like a couple times a day. And with Anna's school schedule and all the other things that I need to be getting done during the day for my nonprofit and our business stuff and social media stuff, like I need to be able to sit down and work all day and not have to worry about, you know, taking a break in the middle of the day to go live and stuff. So, it's going to help us out a ton too. It's just going to allow us to focus on our day and then hang out with you guys at night when things are done. So hopefully it works out well. Well, we're going to do it for the next month and then we'll kind of assess how it's going. Oh, there we go. That was 7. And now I'm on my last 2 stitches. So I'm doing my last decrease stitch. Yes, Tanya, we did a sub live today. So Saturday is sub live. It's sub live Saturday. So we did that. Oh, I gotta get through. This one's tight again. Come on. You can do it. Come on. There we go. See, I think this is my fault. I think sometimes I make the stitches a little too tight because I'm worried they're going to be loose. And so I overcorrect and I go a little too tight. All right. So we made it all the way around. And what this is doing with those decreased stitches in there, it's just starting to close this up. We're closing up this hole so we can close up his neck. So we're going to do that again. Round 16 is 2. It's 2 regular stitches, 2 single stitches, and 1 decreased stitch 8 times. Darlene says, will Aaron be doing his live soon? Yeah, he talked about that today on the sub live. He's pretty much ready. We just have to finish setting up his equipment. Once we get his equipment, he is on the schedule. Again, the schedule went out yesterday, our new schedule, and it is posted. It's posted on the subgroup on Facebook. So if you're part of the $4.99 subgroup, it's over there. It's posted on the free community section of our new community space. So if you're part of our new community space and you're at the free level, it's posted over there. You can see it in the featured section. So that'll tell you like when Aaron's going live, when the ZENNIES lives are, when our public lives are, when the sub lives are, when the Zoom sessions are. It's all on there. All right, this is 1 and 2. And I got to put that stitch marker back in. I don't want to forget about that because it seems like every time I forget about it, I end up having trouble. And then I don't know where to go back to, which is just a horrible feeling. Okay, and now we do a decrease stitch. Hillary, you just left your sister's house. Oh, you went to see the Barbie movie, or you watched it at her house? Did you like it? Okay, so we're going in 1, 2. All right, and that's 1 set of 8. So I'm going to do that 7 more times. Whoops. Suzanne, you started tilling your yard to prep for restarting your garden. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, you'd said you picked up a bunch of native pollinator plants. But that's really exciting to get things going. It is about that time of year, huh? Time to start planting. Time to get the gardens growing. It's March now. It's starting to get humid down here again. We've had this bout of cold weather that's just been going on for weeks and weeks and weeks on end. And now the temperature hasn't quite picked up fully, but it is starting to get more humid. Good night, Regina. Oh, Tanya, yeah, that's happened to a couple people lately. Yeah, that's okay. Whenever you get signed back up. Yeah, the humidity has been something the last couple days, hasn't it? It's like, oh yeah, we are in Florida. It's like for a while there, it did not feel like Florida. Now it feels like Florida again. All right, going in step 3. 1, 2, and a decrease stitch. I really, really struggle with getting through this. There we go. That second stitch. And then I feel like it's too loose here. But we're getting there. Just have to do it 5 more times. Florida, yes. Stacy, I already miss Phantom. It's strange not having him anymore. Who is Phantom? Michael, the snow's mostly melted, but freezing temps returned. The soft ground is now frozen. That's because you're so far up north. What happens? You're almost in the tundra. What time of year, Michael, does it finally start to ease up there and like stay consistently above like 50 degrees? Does that happen in May or June, or is it even like late June, early July? I'm wondering how it compares to Michigan. In Michigan, we really wouldn't have good, consistent temperatures above 50 until into May. And we could still get a snow in May sometimes. Let's see. I lost track of what step I'm on. Emily says, how do you get on the Zoom thing? Emily, there's a sub-level. If you go into our new community space, there's a sub-level called Family that you can upgrade to, and that's how you get to participate in the Zoom video chat sessions. They're every other weekend, every other Saturday at 9 p.m. We do the Zooms. Tanya, I love hanging out with you too. Stacy, Phantom Cross. Oh my gosh, Stacy. I've not hardly been in there today because we were doing a bunch of running around yesterday. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. My gosh. That's heartbreaking. I'm so sorry. Ursula, you want to get your garden cleaned out and get it ready to plant, but it's still too cold. You had hail this morning, yeah. Yeah, it's still a little early. It would just hit March. Suzanne wants to know when the UP typically stops freezing. You may add it to your upcoming road trip. I was thinking late May. I think the UP, it's going to be, well, I think it should be done freezing in May. But it's still going to be cold up there. Like, really, probably if you want summer-ish or like, like warmish kind of late spring, early summer weather, I would say mid-June. I know also in the UP, at the beginning first half of June, the black flies are horrible up there. So I've always been told to wait until towards the end of June into July before going up, because there's, a lot of tourist places up there that even Michiganders tend to kind of hit up every year sometimes. Good night, Jessica. Oh, Stacy, I bet. I remember losing Mimi, and it's just gut-wrenching. And I don't even know what to say other than I'm so sorry. Like, there's nothing else anyone can say. It's just miserable. It's horrible. I'm really sorry. Good night, Amanda. Sleep well. Stacy, there is a schedule for ZenZone, actually. So, Rhonda, if you, like I said just a little bit ago, if you go into the free community space in our new community, there's the schedule's posted there. So you can see the whole schedule posted up, and there's a schedule for everything, all of our lives, all of our videos, all of the ZenZone, Sketchy Friendler. It's all on the schedule. Am I on 1 or 2? I lost track. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and try and count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is 2, and then I'll do my decrease, and that's going to be 5. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Get in there. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's 5. This seems, see, I always feel like I'm off. I'm only supposed to do this 8 times. Let's see what happens. Because this would be 6. It can't be right. Hold on, guys. I'm getting stuck. Again. There we go. Decrease. 2. Okay. May, you just lost your husband? Oh my gosh, May. I'm so sorry. You guys. Oh, I'm sending hugs to both of you. Like, what the heck? I'm glad you guys are here hanging out. I hope, I don't know. I can't, such a, can't, like, I wish I could give you guys hugs. All I can do is just be here, and you can be here, and it's tough. It's tough. A week ago, May. My goodness. Well, oh, I don't even know. I mean, there's nothing I can say. There's nothing I can say that feels appropriate. I'm so sorry. It's just awful. I'm so sorry, and I'm sending you lots of hugs. And I'm glad you're here. Can't get in there. This is the last one. Look, you guys, the count worked out. It always looks deceiving to me. It always looks like it's not going to work, and then it ends up working. So we made it. We made it through round 16. Let's take a look at it. So we did some more decrease stitches, and as you can see how it's closing up? Isn't that cool? You can see it's becoming more rounded, like a little cup. Look, it looks like a boot from this angle. Still looks like some kind of weird albino lizard. Until we add some more color to it. But yeah, it's coming together nicely, pun intended. Take a water break. You know what? I should take a blood pressure break. Hey, baby. I need some more water. Oh, Tammy, gosh, thank you. I think my hands look, I think they're getting wrinkly and old. Can I have some more water, please? I'm going to take my medicine. Thank you. All right, I'm going to check my blood pressure real quick. Take a break, check my blood pressure, take my medicine, do the things. Oh, gosh. Oh, May, you were married. Wait, what did you say? You were married 43 years, and you were his caregiver for the last 4. Oh my gosh, May. 43 years. That, first of all, congratulations there. I mean, 43 years is an amazing accomplishment. Marriage is hard. It's hard. It is. Even if you have an easy marriage, it's still work. And as far as being his caregiver for the last 4 years, my heart goes out to you. I know that's a job. That's a lot of emotion and stuff involved there. I know that there are people in the community. I hope that, May, are you a part of our new community space? Because there are a lot of people in the community who have had not the same experience as you, of course, but maybe some similarities as far as like being caregivers of people who have passed, loved ones, having husbands who have passed, and even Stacy, you said you've been posting, so clearly you probably found other people who can relate to the passing of a pet, which is also a loved one. And there's a lot of people that, if you need ears, if you need distraction, if you just want to commiserate, it's definitely a good space if you're in there and you're interested. We have all those social chat rooms now, and they are topical. Like, they do have topics, and for the most part, it's a good way to start conversations, but people talk about whatever they need to talk about in them. It's not, all right, I'm going to be quiet for 1 second. Darlene wants to know if I can make a room for that. I was just thinking about it before you asked, and I'm just wondering, like, I definitely can. I definitely can make a room for that if people feel like that would be helpful. I don't know, the funny thing is everyone handles grief and loss very differently, right? And there's all these stages of grief that you go through. And I don't want to create a space that could potentially be triggering or could cause emotional harm to anyone. And I just feel like as much as, it it could be helpful to have a space specifically for that, I could also foresee how it could go south and someone could get hurt in the process. And I just don't know if I want to um, create an environment where that could happen. And not that it would be intentional on anyone's part, but it's just such a personal thing to go through. I think that there's opportunity in all of the chat rooms for people, like if you're having a panic attack, you can go into any one of the rooms and say, hey, is anyone here tonight? Like, I'm having a tough time, and I just thought maybe we could, talk about music for a bit, or there's a health chat, talk about what I'm feeling and if you've ever felt the same way. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to get some additional thoughts on that because I just don't want to do anything to hurt anyone. Or anything that could even potentially hurt anyone. You know what I mean? I'm open to it. And, maybe there's a way to do it where it's not all focused on, I don't know. I have many, 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 many years of experience with chat rooms. And my gut tells me probably not a good idea to have one that's just solely dedicated to that. But that definitely, if anyone who needs any kind of support or distraction or time with friends, you can certainly ask for that in any of the chat rooms. All right, we're going to move on to round 17, which is going to be a single stitch and a decreased stitch 8 times. Good night, Annette. Okay. Am I through that one? That's the last one, right? Yeah. Oh, what did that say? Jennifer says, I hope one day we can share multiple photos at once in chat. At once? So many things I used to make I would like to share. Well, you can share the photos in chat. I mean, I don't know what you mean by at once. Like you can upload, clearly you don't want to spam the chat because people will get annoyed. But, you can upload 2 or 3 pictures in a row, right? Cheryl says, my parents were married 42 years. My dad passed away. He was diagnosed with lung cancer, and he was gone in 3 months. Goodness. My mom was his caregiver, as well as my caregiver because I live at home and I'm physically disabled. Yeah, Cheryl, that's a lot. That's really hard. That's really hard on a family, on everyone involved. And it's a lot to process and it's a lot to deal with emotionally. I'm sorry. That's a really tough time for all of you. Suzanne says, I feel like that would be better suited for a specialized community with at least one skilled and dedicated moderator. Absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I think that, we are not, we're not in a position to be facilitating mental health discussions. I mean, certainly we can be supportive as a community to each other, just like you would be with a friend, and be kind and respectful in that regard. But, when people are going through hardships and loss and grieving like that requires, if they reach out and they, say, oh, I could just use someone to sit and talk with me for a while, great. But if there's, yeah, I don't want to encourage a dynamic, especially where people just kind of like, random people are going into the room trying to be that moderator, um, which happens. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, my gut's telling me it's not a great idea. Good night, Rosie. Ooh, Pebbles. Really? You're in a wheelchair because birth control caused a blood clot on your brain. Wow, that must be, that's got to be frustrating. Is that like a rare side effect, or was it like a one-off situation with your body? Or, I mean, if you're not comfortable talking about it, you don't have to. I'm just curious. Debbie, I'm working on Billy. Working on Billy the unicorn. Darcy says, Nana, I looked on Google to find a group for people who lost their twins, and I found one. Yeah, totally, Darcy. There's so many support groups all over the internet. So if anyone ever feels like they need um, a very specific level of support, like I'm certain you can find on Facebook or just anywhere on the internet groups of people who have specifically dealt with loss of a spouse. There's all kinds of communities for pet loss. It's all out there, everything. Like if you can think of it, it exists already. So September, your dog's name is Rosie. I said goodnight to Rosie and her ears perked up. That's funny. Oh, Stacy, you lost the feed. Try and refresh. It should come back. Okay, what am I doing? I forgot to see. Look this is what happens. Every time I forget to put my stitch marker in. This happens to me. Oh, drat. Okay, I think it was here. I'm gonna give it an educated guess for the way the stitches look a little bit different. So I think that was one and a decrease, one and a decrease. And I think this is a decrease in my hand right here. But I'm trying to figure out what point of it I'm in. Do I need to go? Did I finish it? So this would be 4. Oh goodness, I'm a mess tonight. And I'm gonna do another decrease. I see, and I'm not even the best person. Like I lost Mimi right? My cat of 17 years. So I totally can, like, relate to that to a degree, like as far as how that loss felt for me. But I've not lost a spouse, and I honestly haven't lost a human family member close enough to me yet to have really dealt with that level of devastation. So I am not qualified. And all I can do is offer my love and my condolences. Okay. I don't know where I am with the count. But I know where I am with the stitches. So I'm just going to keep going and doing my one and then my decrease. And I'm just going to hope that it works out in the end, that the last one I do is a decrease. And I'm going to assume the count is correct. If that happens, I wonder what Aaron's doing. I don't know if he's drawing tonight. I think tomorrow is our day off, and I do need to do some editing. But I think when I am not working on editing, I think I'm going to tear apart Anna's playroom tomorrow, because I've got to get that going. I want to get through there and reorganize it, get rid of some stuff, and reorganize and put it back together nice and neat so she can mess it up again. So I think I'm going to begin tomorrow. I think tomorrow is going to be demolition day, where I basically go in and gut the place. Every single toy, every single item, every single thing that is, see, I'm off. Look at that. I've got 3 stitches. I have to start over. I'm off. Oh, bother. All right, let's try again. Okay. Let's see, where did we go? So I thought this was the first one, but maybe it wasn't. It looks like it was, though, because these ones are looser, so that means I would have pulled on them. So it does look like that's the first one. So let's see, did I miss one? 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Oh, 1, 1, 2. Okay, I must have just missed one. All right, no big deal. We'll do it again. It's good practice, right? Lisa, I'm working on finishing up Billy. Jill says, how hard was it for you to learn how to do that? Jill, I didn't find it very hard. Actually, these kits are really nice. The steps, and they walk you through it. Excuse me. And they show you videos, and they teach you everything. These kits are really nice. I like them. I didn't find it hard at all. It was very enjoyable. Chris, yes, that's what I said a little bit ago. It definitely looks like a baby booty. Like if you look at it from here, right? But if you look at it this way, it looks like some kind of albino lizard. But it needs the ears and the mane and stuff to make it look like a unicorn. So Sue says, was there a sub live tonight? I had to go out for a few hours. Just got home looking for the replay. Yeah, Sue, well, not tonight. Today, it was Saturday sub live. So the sub live was at 3 p.m. Eastern time, but we were a little bit late. I think we got on about 3:15 or 3:20. But yeah, Sub Live was posted. If you're a $4.99 member, then Sub Live link is posted in the $4.99 group on Facebook. And if you're a $14.99 or up on Mighty Networks, then you'll find Sub Live in the Sub Live tab at the Friends level. You can replay it from there. But yes, we did Sub Live today, every Saturday at 3 p.m. Best tip is to put in a stitch marker on every row when decreasing. So if you miss a spot, you go back to that one. Yeah. So you mean like instead of just putting it in the first stitch, you keep moving it, or? Jill, you should try it. They're really fun, and they've got some really cute ones. If you ever get a chance to check them out, and I have some on my Amazon affiliate store. I have some less expensive beginner crochet kits, which are cool too. But these are the Woobles kits that I like. They're like $30, but it comes with your hook and your yarn and instructions and your eyeballs and everything you need to make this little guy. So it's like an all-in-one, easy to use pack, but they do have some less expensive ones. And so I have those on my Amazon affiliate page if you want to check them out too. Desiree, I'm sorry. Feel better. Have a good night. Feel better. We'll see you next time. Cheryl, it sounds like you're at the dentist and they're going around your mouth with the poker. What sounds like that? Where's Aaron? I think he might be drawing. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's off doing his own thing. Yeah, Sue, let me know if you have trouble, but it should be right there on the Sub Live tab under the past lives. Michael, your grandmother's passing back in 2002 was the first time you had to deal with anxiety and stress. And you still deal with for different reasons. You know, it's almost like once your body triggers to that kind of stress level, anxiety and panic and stress, it's almost like it's predisposed to doing it again, which is really unfortunate. But I'm sorry about the loss of your grandmother. I did lose a grandmother, but I wasn't incredibly close with her, I guess. So it just, I don't know. And it's heartbreaking when I know people who have experienced loss. It makes me really sad for them. All right, we're going to do it this time, right? We always get it. If we don't get it the first time, we always get it the second time. So here we go. That's one of 8. Penny, you ordered the markers and the crochet hooks. Very cool. Which did you get the fancy, really pretty crochet hooks? Chelsea, you're going to see if your grandma wants to do a Woobles kit. That's cool. Stacy, you received your Mighty Networks t-shirt, but you haven't received the zippered hoodie. Yeah, it sometimes, I don't know, it depends on like where they're at in production and where you live, and there's all kinds of factors, but you should be able to go on and check on it and kind of see where it's at in the process. I think you should have received a confirmation link with your order that you can use to check on it. I think I can go and look too, but I think I just see the same thing that you see when you go in and look. So you can always reach out to them if you feel like it, but I don't think it's been a while. I think I'm shocked that anyone has received any of their merch yet, honestly. That's really amazing and it's great, but I definitely wouldn't expect it. I would expect a minimum of 1 week from the time you place the order, before it gets shipped out, and then another week of shipping time. That would be my expectation, would be 2 weeks from order, but I'm just blown away that there are people who are actually getting things already. So I'd probably give it, give it a few more days, especially now it's the weekend, so nothing's happening. So I would give it maybe until Wednesday. See, and if it hasn't shipped by Wednesday, you could always reach out to them and say, "Hey, I just wanted to check and see if you have any better update about what's going on." Oof, come on. Joy says, "Nana, I watch you on YouTube. I can't figure out how to join the community space. What am I doing wrong? Where do I go to join?" Joy, we've shared the link. I don't know if you're on Facebook, but even on YouTube, if you look in the comments section on YouTube, you're going to see the link posted numerous times. If you look in the comment section on Facebook, here, I'm going to type it for you here too. And I'll put it in chat right now so you can click on it. Give me 1 second here. Oh, sorry. That's okay. I got it. I got it. All right. So if you click that link right there, Joy, that I just put in the chat, it's going to take you to all of our buttons. And it's right at the top. It says join our new community space. So that'll take you there. You can sign up. Yeah. Darlene says, "I went on Mighty Networks and did what you said to get to the earlier lives. It shows upcoming lives." Yeah, on the you go into the friends space and you go under sub lives, right? Are you talking about in the friends in the subspace? So you can show either upcoming or past live streams right there in the friends space under the sub lives tab. Stacy, it hasn't even shipped yet. Remember, I was the first one that got the hoodie. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were. Yeah, but like I said, it depends. It depends on where you live. Because it's not like one place that makes them. So depending on where you live, it could be a completely different. I forgot to put the marker in again. Drat. And I have no idea where I am in the count. Man. Depending on where you live, it could be a different printing company that prints it. And so you may be further back in the queue for that printing company than someone else with the printing company near them. So there's a lot of variables involved in drop shipping but like I said, just give it some more time, because I think that, like I said, I'm completely shocked that anyone's receiving anything already. So I would give it at least until Wednesday. And if it doesn't show as shipped by Wednesday, which I think is like a week after you ordered it, right? Then maybe contact them and just inquire. Say, "Hey, I just want to check on things, see what's going on." Okay. I think this is where I started. I don't know. I'm so lost now. I didn't put that stitch marker in. That was really stupid of me. Let's try this one more time. I hope this is actually the beginning, because I can't tell anymore. And put the marker in this time. Cheryl says, Nana, do I have one of the merch tote bags? I don't know. Do you? I don't know what you have. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. You guys, Jennifer's still here. She hasn't turned into a pumpkin yet. Becky, you didn't receive confirmation of your order. If you placed an order, you should have received a confirmation. If you didn't receive confirmation, I would be concerned that the order didn't go through. But did you check your spam messages in case it potentially got moved into a spam folder? Because that happens sometimes when new places email you. Depending on what email you use, it could have dumped it in, thought it was just junk mail. So I would check your junk mail or your spam folder first. And then if you still don't see it, I would check your credit card receipt and see if you were actually charged for it, because that'll tell you if the order went through for sure or not. And then if you were charged for it and you still don't see the order, what you can do is search your email using one of the keywords, like depending on what you ordered. You know, if you ordered a mug, put mug into the search in your email and see if an order for a mug comes up. Because sometimes it's like hiding. But if you still can't find it, you know, if you search spam and junk mail and you use the search terms and you see that you were charged for it and you still can't find it, then private message me over on the community chat and I will look into it for you. But hopefully it's just tucked away. Guys, for some reason I feel like I'm off on stitches again. I'm going to do decrease stitch. All right, let's see. Tiffany, you just joined. What did we get? You'll have to watch the live back after I'm done. I'm probably going to go in the next, after I finish these couple rounds. So once I get off of here in the next 15, 20 minutes, you'll have to replay to see the unboxing. Are there going to be lives in the free community space? So there's no live streaming on the community, in the community. The community, we don't do videos in the community. The community is a place for socialization and a place for notifications. But we will have public live streams on YouTube, and there will be a link from the community directly to the live stream. So that's going to be the easiest way to get to that live and to get the notification for that live is being in that free community space, because we can't post the links to the YouTube lives on Facebook without them punishing the page for it. So we'll post them all up in the community space, and they'll go in that notifications, news and notifications tab that you have access to. And so you'll know when we go live because it'll be posted in there, and you'll get a notification for it. Becky, that's not true. That is absolutely completely untrue that there are no lives for free. Not accurate information at all. And if you look at the schedule, you can see which days of the week we do the public live streams. Michael, you saw info about how traumas are what can cause insulin resistance or diabetes, how our body reacts to stress and trauma. You know, doesn't surprise me at all, because stress, cortisol, stress hormone, trauma absolutely can cause crazy changes in your body. Christine says, I've ordered twice and never had issues. Just be patient. Yeah, sometimes it just takes longer than others. Darlene, it was supposed to watch you on. What do you mean, Darlene? I'm sorry, I'm not following what that says. Is the badge fairy working tonight? I should. I have a lot of badge catching up to do. So I really should do some badges tonight, yeah. Am I on the decrease stitch? I think I am. Oh my gosh. There we go. Debbie, how are you doing tonight? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm making it through this guy. I'll get there eventually. Becky, you were charged immediately. Yeah, if you were, then like I said, you should have a confirmation email. So go search in your email for that confirmation, because like I said, it could be in your spam, it could be in your junk mail. Go on the search bar of your email and type in what the item is that you ordered, because you're going to find that confirmation email so you can check the tracking for whatever you ordered. Jennifer says, Nana, I'm telling you, never take the stitch marker out for the row below. So if you mess up, you can always go back. Oh, you mean leave it in forever? See, she taught us to take it out when you start a new row and move it into the first stitch of the new row. So that way, if you need to go back, you always go back to the beginning of that row and you don't have to pull out 2 rows of work. So yeah, I was just doing it the way I was taught in the videos. But it's just that sometimes, for whatever reason, I forget to put it back in. It doesn't happen usually, but it always seems to happen at least once while I'm crocheting that night. At least once I'll forget to put it back in, and then I'm like, dang it, I did it again. Why do I feel like this has been way more than 8 stitches? I don't know. I'll have to go back and count when I'm done. I just feel like I'm having a lot of trouble getting this particular round done. Okay, on the decrease stitch. Let's see. Stacy says, I just thought it was weird that I already got the badge of honor t-shirt, but not the hoodie. Yeah, no, it's not weird at all, because they probably came from 2 different printing companies. Michael says, my zip hoodie and mug won't arrive till the end of the month. Yeah, because Canada. It takes a little longer when it's got to go out of the country. Cheryl says, do you have a tote? I'm interested to know if it lays flat against the back of a wheelchair. If not, would the company be able to move the handles? Oh, so we do have some of the totes. I don't know if it lays flat against the back of a wheelchair, because I have never tried to put them on Anna's wheelchair. But no, they cannot move the handles. They're not individually made. It's a mass-produced tote that they just put the image on. You might be, if you want something like that, you might be better off with the backpacks. I think if you want something that hangs on the back of a wheelchair, it's not gonna be a tote, just because, like you said, the way the handles hang. I think that you'd be better off with a backpack. Now, we do have some backpacks, but they're in the Kind People Do Beautiful Things collection. They have Anna's Kind People Do Beautiful Things quote all over them. They come in like purple and blue and green. They're really cute. So there's a backpack option, but I have a backpack on Anna's wheelchair. I purchased it off of Amazon. It's like specifically a wheelchair backpack. So it definitely is made to hang on the back of a wheelchair. No, I don't think the tote bags would work very well for that purpose, to be honest, because I think they would lay down wonky, like you're thinking. It's because of the direction of the handles. Okay. Well, I'm ending with the right number of stitches here. Like I'm coming in on the stitch marker. This seems promising. Let me do this last decrease stitch and then I'm going to count and make sure I got the right number of stitches. Okay. Woo! Finally. Look at that. Did it. Did it. See? We're getting closed up even more. My screen keeps going off. I don't know why. Thought I had it set to not do that. Okay. Jennifer's, yeah, I was letting you know a tip I got from a big crochet creator. Okay. She said she still does it and she creates a lot of stuff. She said she does it when she's creating something with decreases. Yeah, maybe when you do the decreases, you tend to forget more. Maybe it's helpful. I'm not sure. Okay, 16. I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Cool. We did it. Woo! You did catch me live. Hello in the Netherlands. The Netherlands, the day just started there. What time is it there? Is it Manja? Are you going by the nickname Manja? Okay, the next round is just 8 decreased stitches. We're closing up the circle. That's all we're doing here. We're finishing up. Paula, you want a Kind People zip hoodie? They're on there. You can go into the Kind People Do Beautiful Things merch section. I added one. I added a Kind People Do Beautiful Things zip and a Delete the What If zip. So it's there. It's waiting for you. You can go grab one. I want a Kind People Do Beautiful Things zip hoodie too. I think I'm going to sit down at some point once I figure out like if we have the extra money for it and order. Erin and I. Erin really wants one of the Blue Heart family zip hoodies. Good night, Jan. Sleep well. And yeah, I want a Kind People Do Beautiful Things zip hoodie. Absolutely. So, okay, 8 decreased stitches. Let's go. This is going to be 1. And I am going to put this back this time. All right, and go in for 2. It's just like sewing up the top of a bucket. That's all. It just sometimes I make my stitches too tight and I make my life harder. It's 7:30 a.m. and your name is Manja. All right. Well, welcome, Manja. It's nice to meet you. Have you been in before? I don't think we don't have a lot of people from the Netherlands, but here and there we do get some folks from the Netherlands. So it is 7:30 a.m. on Sunday. Hopefully it is a beautiful day over there. That is definitely on my list of places. Erin and I really want to do some traveling with Anna, and we really want to do some international traveling. And Netherlands is definitely on the top 10 list, as well as New Zealand and Italy. I wonder what Erin's top 10 is. We've talked here and there about different places, but see, Erin's already been some places. Like, he's already been quite a few places, actually. He's already been to Australia. He's already been to Japan. I have never done any international traveling outside of Canada. I've been to Canada quite a few times. That's it. but he's gone places. But yeah, we definitely want to do some traveling with Anna over the next 10 years before she's ready to do college or work or whatever it is that she's going to do when she's ready to be all grown. Oh, come on. There we go. You can do it. Hillary, you loved the Netherlands? Yeah, that's very exciting. Jennifer, if you naturally crochet tight, you can go up. Oh yeah, go up a hook size. You have to when you I do. I'm trying to like not do it. I don't know if it's so much natural because I just started learning. I just learned how to do this recently. I've the first time I've really crocheted in my life. So I'm still very much a brand new beginner at all of this. I think I have a really hard time balancing between I don't want there to be big holes in my guy, you know. I'm like worried that I'm going to do it too loose and it's going to look crappy. But I am definitely at times kind of going to the other extreme and making it a little too tight. So I think I just need more time to settle in because this is only the second thing I've ever made and I'm still learning. So I think I'll figure out, you know, as I do it more. I'll get my groove. I'll figure out how to make it not too tight, not too loose. Tammy, you're going to have surgery on Thursday on your shoulder. Good luck with that. I hope it goes well and you have a speedy and quick recovery. Speedy and quick is the same thing. I hope you have a quick and easy recovery. There we go. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. 2 more. Where am I at? I end up. I think I'm off a stitch, but I think I might not care this time because I'm closing the hole anyway. So what difference does it make? It's the bottom. Come on through. You can do it. Anja, you've traveled a lot, but you still love the Netherlands. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you guys are having good weather. I really want to be somewhere where there's less stress and more nature. So I think that, you know, if Aaron and I were able to swing it in our as we're aging, we would probably do some traveling with Anna and then decide where to park. And it might not be in the US. But you know, you don't have to stay in the US your whole life. We just want a quiet place to retire. Pass away peacefully. I always tell him I hope that we both go at the same time, holding hands. Although I know that's usually a fairy tale. It doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes it does, but Not typically. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We did it. We closed it up. I think I need to put some more stuffing in there, honestly. It needs a little bit of more stuffing. So I'm going to try and do that real quick before I actually close the hole completely. But hey, we finished the head. Looks pretty good. All right, I've got some stuffing here. I'm gonna stuff this up, and I'm gonna sew the hole shut, and then I'm gonna say goodnight for tonight. Go see what my husband's doing. Lisa says, have you seen any good movies on Netflix? Oh, you're asking the wrong person. That's an Aaron question. I don't even remember. We have watched, we hardly ever turn on our television, but we have watched a couple of movies in the last 6 months. What did we watch? Oh, let me see. Babe? Hillary, your friend's parents went 45 minutes apart. Oh, see? You know, you don't want to be here alone. Hey, baby. What good movies have we watched in the last 6 months? You don't remember either?
We watched did you watch Get Out?
Get Out?
Yeah.
Was that the one with the orange clothes people?
It was not
red clothes people?
It was not. That was Us. Right?
Oh, Us.
Yeah.
What was Get Out?
The one where they went to that weird place where that weird town, where the people were.
Huh?
They were kidnapping people, like African American people, and like putting their. Remember that? And it was kind of like a weird, kind of creepy.
Vaguely. It's been a while though.
It was within this past 6 months, I think.
Right, but that's that's a while.
We saw Midsummer.
Yeah, Midsummer was good,
weird.
But it was definitely weird. If you're into weird, Midsummer is a good watch. It's creepy at parts. Disturbing at parts, yeah. If you liked, I would say if you liked The Village, you probably like Midsummer. Manja says it doesn't have to be a fairy tale. A few weeks ago, a former prime minister of Holland passed away with his wife holding hands. They were in their 90s. See, baby, we could do it. We could do it. Oh, that's the way to go. If you're done, like we've lived a full life, let's just go on
to the next
together
thing.
to the next thing. Yeah.
What kind of creature are you making?
An albino lizard.
Oh.
No. It's the beginnings of Billy, the unicorn.
Oh.
So I'm guessing that they're going to have me do ears next, and then probably the horn, and then probably the mane.
Cool.
But excuse me, I'm done for the night. I just had to put a little bit more stuffing in it. And I'm gonna cut the end here and tie it off, and then I'm gonna pack up for the night.
Put it away till the next time. A
little more stuffing. Yeah, put it away till the next time. So, yep. Manja is visiting us from the Netherlands. Oh, she's going out for a walk now. Manja? Yeah. Is it Manja? Am I saying it wrong? Tell me. My husband's so much better with names than I am. I usually ask But I asked her, I said, is it Manja? And she said yes.
Oh, maybe it is.
So
I thought it was
tell
Manja.
me if I'm saying your name wrong ever, because I don't want to do that. People say my name wrong and I don't like it. So I try not to do that to other people. Lisa says, I think this movie is a series called This Is Us. Oh, yeah, This Is Us on Netflix. That's a TV series. It's an excellent TV series. Hill says, our dad gave us 1 year, 1 month, and 1 day after Mom, but we begged him. Oh, Hillary. That's hard. It's a hard place to be in for everybody involved. Oh, it is like Erin says, Manya. Okay, well, I'm glad we clarified that. I don't want to say your name wrong. Now I'll remember it's Manya. Thank you.
There's a dog
And
from the Netherlands.
Have a good walk.
One of the dogs that I like is from the Netherlands.
One of the dogs that you like is from?
Breed. It's called a Nederlandse Kooikerhonda.
A Nederlandse Kooikerhonda?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a duck. It's a duck dog.
Like a duck hunting dog?
Well, it attracts ducks because it like has this tail kind of like Jamelli's, and it kind of waves it around, and the ducks get all curious.
Really? That's cool. Okay, I think that's enough stuffing. All right, so we're gonna cut this off. And then we're just going to pull this out and we're going to sew it up. Oh, Tammy, don't be giving spoilers. That's not cool. Remember, what happens in sub live stays in sub live. Don't spread information into public live streams from the sub lives. Chillian says, nice to hear you, Erin. Looking for my needles so that I can stitch this shut. Tammy's like, I'm so sorry. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, it takes some practice. People don't think about it. They're like, I just want to tell you it looks so good. I think the next public live stream that we do, I believe, is on Tuesday, right, guys, on the schedule. So on Tuesday, everyone will get to see Erin. Look at how easy this is. Just closes right up. I love it. Well, I say, look how easy it is, and then I struggle. I just meant like, yeah, it helps. Relatively easy. It helps if you stitch in the wrong hole, or I mean in the right hole. Yeah. But I just meant like how easy it is to close it up in general. You just go across. You just kind of sew across like this, and boom, it's done. It's closed up.
Cool. Are you liking all your tools that you have?
I do. I love that I have everything I need to get the job done properly. That makes me very happy. And I can't wait. So I think I was telling these guys, I think tomorrow, I think tomorrow's demolition day in the playroom.
She's gonna throw a stick of dynamite in.
Yeah. But I need to also get my shelf going here because I want to get all my arts and crafts and all that stuff organized. Yeah. So both of those things need to be done very soon here because we have that interview coming up, and I want the house to be all organized because we're going to be filming everywhere. Be like, oh, can we go film in your messy office? No, don't go in there.
So slow motion. No.
Exactly.
As he reaches for the door.
The door handle.
And then a big avalanche of just clutter falls out.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Lizard. But doesn't it look like a lizard right now?
Looks like it could be a dinosaur.
Yeah, like a weird dinosaur lizard thing. Yeah. So, but it looks good. I'm pleased. I don't see any. There's a little gap right there, but it's okay. I'm learning. I think it looks pretty good. Okay. That's all, folks. That's it for tonight. Yeah, we are off tomorrow. It's our day off. Can you believe that? Have I ever uttered those words. Day off, day off, day off. It's our day off. So we will see you Monday sub live. Yeah. I'll see you on Monday. And then Tuesday, I think, will be a public live. Just because we haven't gone live for everyone in a while. So we need to do that. But yeah, have a wonderful Sunday. Thank you, Stacy. You guys are, we'll be off, meaning that we're not posting anything, but we're going to film a video. I'm going to do some cleaning around the house. I'll be on the community. I'll be chatting with you guys. So hopefully I'll see you around in the community tomorrow in one of the chat rooms. I'll hang out with you guys there. I'm going to go over there now and check some messages and probably play some music in the jukebox and give out some badges. So maybe I'll see you there tonight. All right, guys, have a good night. Bye.